We can record this one?
We can record this one.
I mean,
right.
it's up to you guys.
We're
This
recording.
This is fun.
Well, Mike, you're here. You're here because we're all friends,
Yes.
except you don't have Sean's number to text him.
We're gonna start.
I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
But you also have you just recorded Comics Unleashed.
I did
an episode of
yesterday.
that.
You did?
Yes.
With the
Byron out. Byral. Yeah. Comics Unleashed with Byron Allen. Yeah, it was. I did it
It's
yesterday. It's back. It's on CBS.
Oh, who was on your app?
It was two comedians who I met that day, which is James Johan and J.B. Ball, and then a comedian who I met some years ago named Maria Bamford.
Oh, fun.
Who is one of my... I think
yeah.
she's the first person that... When people say, who are your favorite comedians? I say Maria Bamford first.
Yeah.
She's the best. There's no one better.
So someone says, who are your favorite comedians? You say Maria Bamford first.
Yes.
First and
Everyone
foremost,
else,
yeah.
Everyone else is tied for second.
There's a lot of firsts out
So
there.
is-
Maria Bamford first, Bruce second.
One time a friend
An
told
open
me...
micer.
Somebody told me that I was their second favorite comedian. This is like a person I worked with. They're like, I love your comedy. You're my second favorite comedian. I was like, wow, who's your first favorite comedian? And you can guess if you want, but you won't guess. Because the answer, if you want to make a guess, you can take a guess now.
Boy. I mean, I'm going to assume that it's somebody completely different from
It's
you.
very different.
Yeah.
Okay, JB Smoove.
You
Miss,
had the...
Miss Pat.
Miss Pat is a great... I mean, those are both great guesses. This person is not as different as either of those people, but you got the first syllable right. It's Jay Leno.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good company to be in.
No, absolutely.
No.
Well, and much like Jay Leno, you don't spend any of your Tonight Show money.
That's correct. I mean, I did do the Tonight Show once, and I mean, I
With
maybe
Jay
I still-
Leno?
No, with Conan.
Oh, wow.
I got.
Whoa.
I think there were 16 of us who got
Very
to do
small
that.
window
It's
there.
A very,
That's- That should be a documentary. Reuniting the 16 comics that did the Tonight Show with Conan.
You're an idea man.
I would love to. That's incredible. That is like such a short window.
Oh yeah.
How long was it? Yeah.
It's like being like,
3
there
months?
was only 4 violin players on the Titanic.
Yeah, it was June of 2009. I think Bill Burr was the first one. And then it ended in like either late January or early February of 2010. And
Okay.
I did it in December.
Okay.
I had friends who were booked to do it in March and didn't get to.
And of all the comics listed, only one has done the Riyadh Comedy Festival.
Out of us three?
Bill Burr.
I thought I saw Mike on there.
I did hear a clip yesterday that he was talking on his podcast about how he was gonna like beat up
Mark Maron, and there was another guy.
Gianmarco Soresi,
Okay.
which I'm just like, do you know how much stage combat classes Gianmarco Soresi?
That's funny.
I
story,
sent so many tapes to Riyadh trying to get in on that thing, but fucking foiled by Joe Coy again. They came down to me and Coy, and they went with Coy.
Enemy of the show.
Yeah, enemy of the show, Joe Coy.
If there is an enemy of the show, it probably is Joe Coy.
I mean, he blocked me on Twitter for I don't know why. I could have said something about him. I don't know.
Quick question about Joe Coy. Is this something that you have both thought, and it's very obvious, and everybody has thought this about him, or is it my brain that does this, and therefore what I'm about to say to you is new? And I don't know. It's going to be fun in like a certain... Okay, enough disclaiming.
Enough
Here it is.
preamble for your
Yeah.
insult.
Joe Coy, joke, oi.
no, but I love it.
Have you seen Easter Sunday, his film?
Oh, I've not.
You should check it out.
I would like to.
You have a special coming out.
It's true.
That's why you're here.
It's
ultimately,
one
all
of the
this,
reasons.
all this
No.
false
That
friendship.
to get my phone number.
No, I
to do the joke oi joke.
That's the main reason.
came
yeah.
locked and loaded.
Good night, everybody. Yeah, I maneuvered the conversation in that direction.
It is. I'm so easily manipulated mentally.
But no, I truly love doing podcasts because podcast is excuse for friendship time.
It really is. It's
Yeah.
it's just recorded hangs.
It's the only time me and my wife really ever hung out when we were doing the podcast
when you
together.
do a podcast, because
Yeah.
also it's also the illusion this is how like comedians hang out, but like if you've ever got to like lunch with them, it's mostly just like them complaining about their career
Yeah.
or sitting in silence.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you, Brendan, for making my purpose clear. I do. Let's just get that out of the way. I do have a special coming out. It is called Rini, which is the name of my girlfriend, who I
Oh
love.
boy, that's a mistake.
Oh no, I think this is a good one. We
You
made-
can always
yeah.
you can always rename it.
Yeah, Rini is short for rename it if I need to. Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's like the Winona Forever, Wino Forever.
yeah. Oh yeah, I'll just call it Rhino. Yeah, that's Rhino forever. No, Rini and I have been together almost 10 years, and it's a special that we made together. We both co-created it, and it'll be on YouTube November 19th. So whenever you're listening to this, if it's
Nice.
before that, you can get notified. If it's after that, you can watch it forever until the sun explodes.
Well, this will be out
Yeah.
before then, so everybody,
Amazing.
right
Yeah.
now, we'll let everybody take a break, write it down in your day planner,
Yes,
and send yourself an email.
please.
Yeah.
And, when is your Comics Unleashed coming out?
That they didn't give me the exact date yet, but I think it'll probably be also a little bit after that. So
Now, is it still the same for? Like, is it just no real talking? Is it just Byron Allen go? So, Mike, I hear that you think the internet is weird. Tell me a little bit about that.
I will tell you that the conversation that I had with the producer last week to prepare me for it, to discuss the bits, and then there are still prompts for the bits as such, but they are endeavoring to have it like they encouraged interaction with people, so it doesn't have like there were moments where I had like some sincere, like authentic back and forths with some of the other comedians. Like by and large, yes, by run large, the format is that. But they did tell me they're like we know the reputation of the show, and in fact, the producer told me they're like we know that. Like she's like, do you know Norm Macdonald's joke about the show?
Yeah.
Which is Comics Unleashed, more like Comics Leashed.
Yeah.
And they're like, so we're doing our best to innovate.
Well, don't fix what ain't broken. What is it on? What time's it on?
12:30, right after Colbert.
Not
Yeah.
bad. Just like it's the new David Letterman.
It's the new Late Late Show.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, it is.
yeah.
It's taking the place of
After
that and
midnight.
After midnight.
Yeah.
We got to get on it.
After
Especially-
midnight?
No. Comics
Comics
Unleashed.
Unleashed.
Let's
You
get on.
should.
Do the same thing, and then like we should stage a fight where like I do a bit and you go, that didn't happen.
Okay.
I know, and then Byron would be like, "What?" It is like, well, I know him, and like,
Yeah.
that didn't happen. He told that's my story.
That would
Yeah. I'll
I
throw
love
a drink
this.
on you.
I was just saying because, like I said, I know Maria, but I didn't know the other two. But if you had people on the panel that actually know each other, then
whole
they
different
could
show.
really, that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
You could steal the show from Byron Allen.
Yes.
I mean, I would assume. Well, I'm not knocking the show. I would assume they wouldn't air it.
You don't think
I don't
they'd
think they're
air,
gonna
like
go.
a moment?
Maybe I don't know. It doesn't. From what I've seen from Byron Allen's output, it's not. That's not what he does. It's
Listen.
like very what you see is what you get with
After
old
it, we
BA.
go up to him and go, "Hey, sorry, Mr. Allen, that was all we all planned that." But like, here's what I'm thinking: YouTube is full of videos of comedians destroying hecklers.
Yeah.
We were thinking, what if a comedian destroys a comedian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Comedians know how to destroy each other even better than hecklers. I mean, I think if it worked, they'd air it. I think if the audience dug it.
Let's get on there, Byron. If Mr. Allen, I mean, if
Yeah.
you're listening.
Sorry for calling you bye guy.
We're going to say bye guy to the term bye guy.
Byron Allen, youngest comedian to ever appear on the Tonight Show,
18 years old.
18 years old.
and also Tim Allen is his brother-in-law.
Yeah, and he's the only comedian to ever own the Weather Channel.
Yeah.
He is the only. He's one of. I mean, how many people have ever owned the Weather Channel? He's in. We should do a documentary about that as well.
That is. I love the idea that a guy who started his career as a comedian owns the Weather Channel. That is.
We should. You know what we should do is start our own Weather Channel.
Oh my God.
All Weather Channels are comic owned.
Oh my God. And then Meteorologists Unleashed is our #1 show. Where we have 4 meteorologists being like, what's it going to be like in Fresno tomorrow?
So I understand that at one point in your career, it was going to be mostly sunny. And was that in Philadelphia?
Just dark clouds now. I do enjoy his show. What the hell's it called? Natasha's on it all the time. Funny you should ask.
Funny you should ask. You
And
talk about this a lot.
I do, to the point where Natasha doesn't know if she thinks I'm like fucking with her.
Yeah.
But I genuinely enjoy the show. I would watch it with my son when he was littler, and would send her pictures of her on the show and be like, I love daytime television.
Sure.
I have a soft spot for like watching things that you shouldn't. Like, you should be doing something else.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be home watching Maury or Funny You Should Ask.
Also, then like the even earlier morning shows. Like I know you guys have toured and at some point have done like morning radio is sort of like a staple. But every once in a while, like I started in like the early 2000s. Every once in a while, you get there and they're like the press includes like Good Morning Charleston, and like it's so fun.
Yeah.
It's like a play.
It is. It's actually the time where you most feel like you're in like the version of Hollywood from the movies, because there's always there's a whole ballet class who are prepping. They're after you, and then there's like a local chef.
Somebody's in a dragon costume.
Yeah, it feels like you're in Gremlins 2, and it's like this is incredible.
Yeah.
I did one in Boise where I had a ventriloquist dummy. I had a whole thing with me because I was driving, and I went on as Dan Richardson and Woody.
And well, it's another Thursday. We have a comedian here with us to talk a little about their show at the Funny Bone in Boise. And joining us in studio today is was supposed to be Brendan Walsh, but we've got actually Woody and your buddy Dan Richardson there.
Hi, everybody. My name's Dan Richardson, and this is my pal Woody.
There you
Say
go.
hello to everybody, Woody. Good morning, everyone. How's it going? Neato!
I frankly don't know what to say.
I'll put a link to the video on there. It's pretty funny. I break character in part of it because I don't know.
You had to promote the shows as Brendan Walsh.
Yeah. But at the end, there were like 2 Fox women, they were like, attractive local.
They were foxes.
They were foxes. And they were like over in the corner, and when they started doing their thing, I put the ventriloquist dummy in front of them and was like, hey, Foxy lady. It's a funny, and the ladies really laughed.
Oh, here's Dan Richardson, your time is up. Okay, you've had your 15 minutes. We are live, Fox 12 Studios. Carrie, take it away. I'm going to try. Well,
one of my favorite moments of a comedian doing a show like that is my friend Andrew Wright, who was a New York comic who now lives in Georgia. His roommate wrote this book of how to make $1 million by the time you're 30.
Okay.
And so he was going on Fox and Friends, and he was like, I actually really don't want to go on Fox and Friends. So Andrew got high and went there as Alan promoting his book.
Oh, wow.
And then proceeded to just stretch the book the entire time about how miserly Alan was for all of these ideas.
My goodness. A lot of Alan talk on this show.
Yeah, we love Alan. Alan DeGeneres is our favorite comic.
Al-Anon is probably useful to many.
Al-Anon, yeah, we should all go after the show.
Oh my God, that should be your new character, Alan DeGeneres.
Alan DeGeneres.
That's good. Do you guys know the comedian Ariel Isaac Norman? She's
No.
a funny comic, lives in Austin, and here's one of her jokes. She's a lesbian, and she had, or it's possible maybe she's bisexual, pansexual, queer. She's queer of some kind.
It's all right. We're
And-
not that kind of show.
Oh yeah, and she says she's like, I'm on like all the spectrums, and her like screen name, her is Ellen DeGenderless.
Oh, nice.
It's
That's
good.
pretty good.
She's good.
Yeah, Chris Hardwick would go. Point.
It's amazeballs. Well,
But you know what else is amazeballs?
what, Sean?
The comic relief. You remember this?
Best
shit?
of Comic Relief. The first. Do they still do Comic Relief?
Haven't seen it in years.
No, it's still quite popular in the UK. They do comic relief every year, and like famous British comics will do like sketches that they make specifically for it. And Red Nose Day. They tried to do Red Nose Day over here,
yeah.
which is part of comic relief.
They started that. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
And that's. But wait, isn't that Red Nose Day? Isn't that like a cancer thing?
It is, but I think ultimately Comic Relief moved on from homelessness.
They're like-
because they're like, we
Fuck these
figured
homeless
it
guys.
out. It was fixed.
Yeah.
Did you guys see who the president of Comic Relief was?
Bob Zamuda.
Oh yeah.
Bob Zamuda.
Bob Zamuda.
Incredible. Somebody's got to be president.
Yeah. But he's still. Yeah. I mean, hey, it's a good idea. It's so Comic Relief, 1986.
I mean, and this has everyone on it.
So
Like I'm
many.
I'm
Yeah,
licking
we
my
might have
lips.
to pay attention. Maybe we don't really glean over it too much.
You got Billy Crystal, enemy of the show, Whoopi Goldberg, Robin Williams, heroes in the opening thing.
Is Whoopi she?
I love Whoopi.
Okay.
I fucking
You love Whoopi. You
love
hate
Whoopi.
Billy Crystal.
Yes.
I don't know if you're allowed to do that.
I'm allowed. Gary Shandling,
Yes.
check.
The goat.
Henny Youngman, check.
Yeah.
Hal Ramis, Catherine O'Hara, and Martin Short doing a sketch.
Yeah.
Carl Reiner and Sid Caesar doing a sketch. Michael Keaton, you may know him better as
Batman.
Yeah,
And
Batman.
Birdman.
Founder.
Batman, Birdman, Ray Kroc. His three big roles. George Carlin, The Fire Sign Theater is on side one. Side two, Gilda Radner, love.
Oh yeah.
Mary Gross, Lorraine Newman, friend of Mike Kaplan. George Wendt and John Lovitz. John Candy, Eugene Levy. Howie Mandel, don't know how that's going to translate. Paul Rodriguez, P-Rod, recently was arrested. Dennis Miller, Bobcat Goldthwait. Billy Crystal, Whoopi Goldberg, Robin Williams, and then the finale, Dick Gregory.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah, I remember that.
Dick
All
Gregory.
right, well let's get in. Mike, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
It's funny to be named Dick Gregory and go, you shorten Richard, but not Gregory.
What's happening? What's happening? Long time no see. Shit.
I'm not a
Mom,
fan
I've
of
been
this
away.
character.
You know, I had to do a little time.
This
you
is
know,
just
got
Whoopi.
caught in another neighborhood.
No,
But this is my new area.
I know the character.
This is
Yeah.
like
She does
a real
this with
hip
her
place
hands.
to live. You know, got a lot of good neighbors. This is my pad. This is a
I don't mean to
spit
shit
level
on it.
job. You know?
I like long time no see
Yeah,
as
but
an
it's
opener.
good people here, you
For an
know, it
audience,
ain't like
stadium
real
full of people.
Montana, wake up.
I got it. Boy,
Come on, baby.
man. Yes, indeed.
Is it-
I will point. I just want to. The comedian Caleb Heron ended his last special with "That's my time," and I thought that was really funny.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I want to.
I know the government took away my farm, but hey, they gave me some cheese. Sheesh. I mean, I couldn't eat that caca, but I could build with it. I did. I made kind of a cheddar adobe kind of thing. It was incredible. Had little breeze for windows, Gouda doorknobs. Hey, boy, I love that place. I really did. Except came spring, shoo, you didn't want to stand downwind from our little home. Oh, boy, I miss it, though. Casa
cheese home
Velveeta.
would
Till them rats
smell.
came along.
Yeah.
Hey, damn. Hey!
He's not
Jazz
wrong.
man, time to come on out here, son.
Here comes your
Come on
boy.
out here, praise the Lord. Yeah, hey. Come on out, boy. Sailor. I'm going to try and find some work now. Yeah. Lord, you can't find good Caucasian help nowadays.
That's an interesting thing to say.
I knew that you could. Yeah, man.
It's your boy
Man,
Billy.
I'm planning
Doing
to
his
come
jazz,
back.
man.
Yeah,
Oh,
see, I
jazz
was
man.
raised
See,
out
I
to play
really
for
don't
a
like
while.
jazz man.
My problem was I like to drink more than I practiced. Yeah.
I think
Can
jazz
you dig
man's
that?
so problematic. He sounds like Whoopi's character.
Yeah.
The arrangements and the charts.
Wait, is that Whoopi?
I've been down here. See, but I'm planning to come
No,
back.
I
Jay.
think
this
I'ma
is
be
Billy.
okay, man. My goal is to get me one of them car phones.
But it is close.
I don't think you should have both of those characters in the same sketch.
Unless they're father and daughter.
But dude, man, I'm telling you,
We
if
could
I
just
had
jump
my
around. I
own-
mean, this does have a lot on there. I don't know if we need to listen
Yeah,
to the whole...
I would like to jump around.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you ever meet Robin Williams? Either of you guys?
I
Yeah,
met him. I met him
twice.
once. Oh, you beat me.
I win
only
this
met him
round,
once.
Kaplan. Once at that Throckmorton Theater.
That's where I met him.
Yeah, he was always backstage there. And then there was a Sketch Fest. He did that. What's that like? The Paul
Oh, the set list.
set list. Yeah.
Oh, he'd be great at
he
that.
did set lists.
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
He would
yeah.
be so good at
He's
that.
the best.
Yeah,
that's what he's doing all the time.
I always regret my Robin Williams story. I don't know if I've ever told it on the podcast, but I did Meltdown with him.
Okay.
And backstage, everyone was asking for a picture, and he was taking pictures.
Yeah.
And then he asked me if I wanted one. I was like, no, thanks.
Oh, wow.
And I did feel
Really?
really bad when he died because I couldn't share it.
Yeah. You couldn't make it about you a little bit.
Yeah. But no, I don't really like taking pictures at all.
Yeah.
And then like it was weird that he asked me, and I was like, I'm like looking at my set. I'm gonna like go. I'm thinking about bombing, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't need a picture with the genie at that point. And then now I realize I did.
If I may, Sean, I had an experience once where I met this. Do you guys know the singer Dan Byrne?
Yeah.
I love Dan Byrne, and like we've become like friendly in recent years, but at the time, like years ago, 20, 30 years ago, I was like just a fan of his. And one time I got in Boston, he was like coming to do a show, and I like volunteered at the club to like, you could be a volunteer usher. Yeah. And I met him, and I like gave him an album of my music, and he gave me a little whiskey bottle that he's just like, I should give you something, like just he had from the plane or something. And I just like, Dan Byrne gave me this whiskey bottle, and I like put it in my backpack, and I was like, I treasure it. And then like a couple years later, I'm doing jury duty, and I'm like, they put my backpack through like the detector, the X-ray machine, and this woman who works there like pulls out the whiskey bottle. She's like, "Sir," and I was like, "No, it's not." She's like, "You can't have this at jury duty," and I was like, "No, it's special treasured whiskey. I'm not." And she throws it away. I was like, "My Dan Byrne whiskey," and
meanwhile, they're just like, this is the biggest alcoholic that has ever come in here.
But like,
It's a good way to get out of jury duty.
I mean, but ultimately, the fact that I don't have the whiskey anymore doesn't matter. The same way that you don't have the photo doesn't matter, because you even more now have the story that you remember. And like, what's the photo for other than to remind you of the experience that you had?
Got a story about being a dick to Robin Williams, the late Robin Williams.
You'll never forget.
I mean, that could have led to. I mean, he did take his own life. Could have had something to do with it.
Don't say that. That's rude.
Well, to who?
To me.
Sean, I just want to say we're having a lot of fun here joking around, but I don't believe that you had anything to do with Robin Williams' death.
Thank you so much. I did, I waited a day and I did reach out to his kids to ask.
Did it say anything about me in the note? Was there a note?
Do you guys
say anything about Meltdown?
Do you guys know the thing that Robin Williams said, or that Doug Stanhope said, that Robin Williams said about Doug Stanhope? Like, because Doug did that episode of Louie where he played, the suicidal comedian, and Doug reported that apparently Robin Williams saw that episode and said something like that was the most realistic depiction of mental illness, suicidality, depression that he'd ever seen. And Doug was like, "Wow, that is so meaningful to me that I might have influenced the great Robin Williams."
That Doug Stanhope's a real bad boy.
Yeah, what is he? Is he a friend of the show?
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah,
Brendan's he
hasn't been on yet.
Oh
God, yeah. Let's not talk about that.
And I'm not even talking about the tour he was on.
Oh yeah, no. Well, yeah, there's that. Yeah. Let's not talk about that either. These are all sore spots.
Just to be clear, everyone listening, everybody knows that the Unbookables is a tour that Doug Stanhope did, and that that's why it's a double.
It wasn't even, and this I don't know, maybe this will all get it out, but it wasn't. It was this one guy. Doug didn't really have anything to do with it. He
Was it Sean Rouse?
No, this guy James Inman.
Okay.
You know him?
Oh, yeah.
So he knew this documentary filmmaker guy and was like, oh, let's do this tour, whatever. And he's like, hey, Doug, like he just called it like Doug Stanhope's Unbookables. And yeah, I don't know. I got roped. I didn't do the whole. I just did like a couple dates with them.
You were a little bookable.
Yeah.
Little.
You were very bookable.
I was more bookable than them back then. I was like, I had whatever.
It was prescient.
You had heat.
But the book, the documentary is very embarrassing. I wish it wasn't out there, you know.
Well, the good news is nobody knows about it.
Yeah.
Except for
especially
now
when
that
I
you're
edit this part.
telling them.
So who's the first comedian?
Gary Shandling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember. Okay.
Please.
I love Gary Shandling. I don't have a story about him. I would have loved to meet him and deny him a photo.
I never got to meet him either.
That's your
would've
thing.
been-
Yeah.
Thank you. So I really wanted to come on first so I could help seat you, of course, but they wouldn't let me do that whatsoever. I have a home. I feel guilty. Let me say that right off the bat.
Perfect.
You're not supporting me in any way. If you see this number, I'm clear. I just moved into the valley because I have no reason to live. And I can't believe I actually own my own house. And so I'm looking at a house. And the realtor says, I look at a house like in Sherman Oaks, and it's like $100,000, and he says, well, it's got a great view. Now, for $100,000, I better open up the curtains and see breasts against the window, ladies and gentlemen.
$100,000.
I don't want to see legs for $100,000.
1986.
Oh my
So
God.
this is a wonderful cause. As you know, I belong to a group called Sex Without Partners, and
Pause for a sec.
it's not a pretty story, and
There's a comic in Boston who died recently named Rich Gustis, and he used to have this joke where he's like, I don't really know, like my friends have money, I don't have any money, I don't know what things cost. Like a friend told me he bought a new house. And this is like a joke that he was telling like up until a couple of years ago. He's like, a friend told me he bought a new house. I was like, oh my God, that must have set you back hundreds of dollars. Like, that's what that sounds like now. Or like Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
This is insane. That
$100,000 for
In 1986.
Yeah, a house in Sherman Oaks.
Man, we really missed the boat.
We missed the boat. God, what was I doing at 1?
Man, I was 8.
so this is a wonderful cause. As you know, I belong to a group called Sex Without Partners, and it's not a pretty story, and I met a new girl. I have many things to talk about, and I have 2.5 seconds, so because there's like 700 guys coming on, so I'm going to go as fast as I can with this. I met a new girl at a barbecue, very pretty girl, blonde, I think. I don't know, her hair was on fire, but yeah, and all she talked about was herself. You know those kind of girls, you know? I'm hot, I'm on fire, me, you know, Jesus Christ. Help me, put me out. Come on, could we talk about me a little bit?
Gary.
So I take her out, right? And those of you who have been out with me know I'm a jerk on a first date. And we go to this place, very dark, elegant, and, you know, she had a beauty mark on her cheek, and I swatted it. Oh, because, wait a minute, there was hair coming out of it. It looked like legs, you know. I said, there's something on your face, you know, and she started to bob and weave. I had to fake her with her right before I got her with a laugh. Because you're nervous on a first date, you know, and I'm calling her John Boy, and I'm trying to act cool. I'm ordering in French, and it's a Chinese restaurant, you know, and the waiter's going, why you talk like that? I'm going, come on, man, you know, and he looked at her and went, there's something on your face. I went, no. It's a permanent thing. Look like John Boy. So I get her out of there. All right, now, this is the good part. I get her out of there. I'm driving her home, which is when I start to wonder if there's going to be any sex and if I'm going to be involved, right? Because I hate sitting out. All right, I have a Porsche. Is it Porsche or Porsche, actually? All right, excuse me. I had a Toyota, which is not a macho car. I went from a Toyota to a Porsche. I didn't know what a tachometer was. You know, I thought I was doing 2,500 miles an hour. I looked at him and went, Jesus. Cop stopped me. He said, you know how fast you were going? I said, 2,500 miles an hour. I can't believe it myself. It must have got away from me there. Because it is like a game show when a cop stops you, isn't it, for a speeding ticket? You know how fast you were going? 60, higher. 70, 65, 66, 67. 67 is it. What do we have for him, Bob? Here you go, pal.
That's good.
Right, now,
That's a great bet.
This is like, this is just like a classic, tight, great set.
And that's such a well-worn topic, and that's a real original, like, right way in.
He's finding he has cool angles on everything.
Yeah,
I love Gary Shandling.
It's the dumbest thing of all. I said, well, let me have this straight. Is this going to go on my record, or can I go to walking school and have this taken off? What's the deal? If I get 3 of these, do you take my shoes? What's
the deal? You used to hear about that a lot. Like jaywalking tickets in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm driving her home. I get her home. I'm on the couch. I'm really getting into it, and she comes into the room.
Sex without partners.
Because I'm warming up, and so now we start. We're on the couch. We're necking on the couch. I'm telling her I'm getting to do comic relief. I'm trying anything to impress this chick, and I put on We Are the World, figuring this would put her in the giving mood, and all she's getting is hungry, which does me no good whatsoever. And my dog's watching, which puts a lot of pressure on you there. So now we're getting ready to have sex, and it's very awkward being a single guy with all the diseases around. You know what that is. It's to the point now I won't go to bed with a woman unless she says, all right, I'll go to bed with you. And that's pretty much where I draw the line.
My goodness.
So, all right, we get into bed because I said there's a gift under the pillow. I try anything. And we're spawning, and I call it spawning because, there's a lot of flopping around and gasping for air, and somebody from Greenpeace was trying to stop me there, and it went great. I'm great in bed. I don't never fall out. I have guardrails. I have a hospital bed. I have a mirror over my bed, and on it says, objects are larger than they appear. Anyway, I gotta go. Enjoy everybody else. Thanks so much.
You know who now retroactively I'm like, wow, I've never pieced it together because he has. David Spade seems influenced by Gary Shandling a little bit.
Well, they're both Arizona guys.
Yeah, but Spade's stand-up is some of my favorite stand-up ever, and he always has wild turns like Gary Shandling.
Yeah.
I'm I wonder if that was an influence.
That makes sense.
Probably. Yeah.
I'm great in bed. I never fall out. That's so tight.
I told her there's a gift under the pillow.
You know the story of I think it was in an outtake of, or in the Larry Sanders box set, there was conversations behind the scenes, and he's having a conversation with Seinfeld that I feel like he's had this conversation with Seinfeld maybe on Comedians in Cars as well, where Seinfeld is making the point, but Gary Shandling is isn't it really that comedy, some of the best comedy comes from a hole in your soul, somebody's just really trying to figure it, fill that missing piece, and not all comedy, but just so much great comedy comes, and Seinfeld's just can't a guy just doing comedy, and he does comedy, and that's why comedy's good, and that's where great comedy comes from. And then Gary Shandling's I hear rage.
Yeah. I do love every interview where Seinfeld's with another comic, and a comic tries to talk about why they do comedy. He's no.
Yeah.
Why? He's always he's
not a good time.
He's
probably not fun.
I think he's fun if you're a 16-year-old girl.
17. So let's jump around. Who else do we want to hear?
Mike's the guest.
Oh, yeah,
Who's next? Let's see. Henny Youngman's next. Let's do.
Oh,
Henny
he's
Youngman.
next.
I want to do Henny. And you saw Henny Youngman live.
Yes, I was probably 8 years old. My family were vacation. We grew up in New Jersey, and we're vacationing in the Catskills, probably.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
And we went to a show. He wasn't even the headliner. It was there was a host, and then he did probably 20 minutes, and then a magician. I remember the magician more, but I met him afterwards, Henny Youngman, and he gave. I don't even know where. I don't have it anymore, but I got his book signed, his book of jokes called "Take My Jokes, Please."
Wow.
And I mean,
and that's how you started your career. You stole all the jokes.
I took his joke. He asked me to.
Here's what I'll say about Henny Youngman. I love Henny Youngman.
He's the best.
I think he became a punchline for some reason. I think it's just because "Take My Wife, Please" is so omnipresent.
Yeah.
But the guy was a jokesmith. He had so many jokes.
I mean, even "Take My Wife, Please," I didn't know until years later the setup of that joke, which is my women are something, and he's "Take my wife, please."
Yeah,
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's also like kind of it's deconstructed comedy, like in terms of like it's not like it is a deconstruction joke where you have to know that people say take my wife, for example.
Yes.
Like it is there's he's the first alt comic, I'll say it.
I mean, he had an instrument. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my.
He played the violin. I played the violin. Yeah, we're not so different.
You play the violin?
Yeah, from age 4.
But you saw him when he was Henny Oldman.
That's right. He was absolutely. I don't understand what you did there. Walk me through that. Let's deconstruct that. I want to say to be very generous to you. If you had not said that, I would have said that. Yes. Henny.
The food on the plane was fit for a king. Here, king. Here, king. A lot of poor people around. A fellow walks up to me and says, I haven't eaten in 2 days. I said, you should force yourself.
Perfect. So quick.
My wife was supposed to be here. She's giving spelling lessons to Mrs. Marcos.
I don't know who that is.
I don't get that.
Imelda Marcos. I don't know.
My
It was
wife
like there was
hangs
that
out
was a
at
thing in the 80s.
what's that big
I don't
store in
know.
New York, that big store? Bloomingdale's, yeah. I visit it twice a week. I bring her mail over there. Incidentally, Milton Brown was supposed to be. He just had an operation, a charisma bypass. And I love that Rodeo Drive. I passed the store the other day, advertised fur coats 60% off, so I bought one. And sure enough, 60% of the fur was off. Forget it. Listen. I feel good. I'm so happy to be here. Incidentally, they're supposed to make a picture. We're trying to find material to find a picture. I've had a couple of scenes submitted. I want to see if you like them. Now, in the first scene, we see a barber shop in a little town. A man walks up to the barber. He says, how many ahead of me? The man said 5, and the man walks out. All week he long says, how many ahead of me? 5, he walks out. At the end of the week, the barber says to the shoe shine boy, follow that guy, see where he goes. Because back he says, goes to your house.
Do you get it, Brendan?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
He's going to the barber's house.
I don't
He knows
get
there's
it. Now in the next scene,
Yeah.
in the next scene, we see a guy.
I
has a
think he's having
headache.
sex with his wife because that's all I think about is sex.
Yes.
Oh, you think he's having sex with his
Could
wife?
be.
I thought he was just watching his TV. He has cable, which was rarer in 1986.
Oh yeah. Do you know also the that one I haven't eaten for 2 days? You should force yourself. That's like Mitch Hedberg. Like I haven't slept for 10 days because that would be too long.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like that's like the proto. He is one
Henny
of the
Youngman,
first.
the
Yeah.
original
Yeah.
Hedberg.
Yeah.
Hetty. Yeah.
Henny Young. Oh, there you go. That's a character.
Hetty Bergman.
2 guys in the gym, one's putting a girdle on. His friend says, since when do you wear a girdle? Since my wife found it in the glove compartment of my car.
A lot of cheating.
We're going down memory lane tonight, folks.
We used to like hearing about it because I think everyone was doing it back then. Everyone was.
But now people can be ethically non-monogamous.
Yes, exactly. And
Oh,
then-
yeah.
then you that's a mouthful.
Yeah, it was definitely easier to like. Cheating is only 2 syllables.
Yeah.
What should we skip to next?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What's
you
Mike?
could, let's see. We got later on this side. Michael Keaton. How about?
Oh yeah, is Michael Keaton on this side?
Yeah, he's like 4th from the end.
This is something you never. Now, no other podcast in the world has probably played a Michael Keaton stand-up set.
No, and this is going to be very exciting. Have any of you seen him do stand-up?
I've
Or-
not.
My mom bought me this DVD set when I first started doing comedy that had like all these people. It was like an amalgamation, like a collection of like things that were like Evening at the Improv or like whatever other like make me laugh and like stuff like that. And Michael Keaton's set was on it, and it blew me away because I had watched it after I watched Mr. Show. And the hacky joke that David Cross did. I told you this before the podcast.
That's
and
okay. The
now I
people
feel like
listening
this is
didn't know.
boring.
No, no.
This is a good story.
But David Cross, when he was a hack comic in like the opening of Mr. Show, he does this bit about always getting the
shopping cart.
shopping cart with a broken
crazy
wheel. And then I had seen that growing up, and then I watched this my hero, Mr. Beetlejuice, doing stand up, and he does that bit for real.
Yeah, well, you know, have you ever seen? That reminds me do you remember that show Dog Bites Man?
Yeah,
I do remember that.
It was like such a great show, and because I had talked to, I don't know, I was talking to like people at Comedy Central when it was on, or like it had just gotten canceled or whatever, and I was just like, that show's great. Why are you not putting it back on? They were just like, people just didn't get, like, it was just too hard for people to understand, because it was like part of it was scripted and part of it was like out in the world, and people just didn't know where the like scripted part ended and the real part began. But
I mean, this is even post Borat, so like it's so funny that they're like, it confuses people because we all loved Borat.
What's
like,
real?
Yeah, Borat was like the greatest moment in our nation's history.
Well, maybe, I mean, you know, maybe they were just maybe it just wasn't, nobody was watching it or something.
People don't really understand it because they're not watching it.
But there's a great scene with A.D. Miles doing, and I think it's a real kind of like talent agent or something that he's auditioning for, and he's at, I don't know, he's at some club in New York, and he does like a 15-minute bit about the shopping cart wheel, and it's fucking hilarious.
It's so funny. The thing I think about with that show all the time is Zach Galifianakis' song "Up in Them Guts."
Oh, okay, yeah.
That and like Fiona Apple does like a cameo in the show.
Yeah,
and then 80 Miles when because they didn't have a record player to do a record scratch. He just does his fly.
Wow,
it's so funny.
Yeah. If you can find that, watch that. I wonder where you would even find that.
YouTube?
Probably YouTube.
Yeah, probably YouTube.
That's where I would look first.
Bible.com/Comedy Central.
/
Dog Bites Man.
AI to recreate it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Have AI recreate some of your favorite shows.
You know, I'm standing back there and I hear my name announced, and this is probably the largest live crowd I've ever been in front of which I've been announced. Thanks a lot. Not to mention, you know, the viewing, the people on TV, and it's a little overwhelming. And you hear your name, you know, Michael, and actually, to tell you the truth, fortunately, I'm pleased with my name. You know, I am. Michael's an okay name, never got me into trouble, because, man, you can, you know, if you got the wrong name, it can kind of mess your life up, you know. It can really turn things around. I mean, you know, when you think about it, the entire history of the world would have been different probably if, like, Hitler's first name would have been Biff. You know? You can't bomb a guy named Biff, you know? Heil Biff.
They say Heil Hitler, not Heil Adolf.
Yeah. I don't know about this
There's
one, Mike.
jam coming over here. A lot of people in cars, right? I just got a car, another car. I hate my horn. I got this little
I remember
horn,
this
you know,
bit.
little
I think this is a good bit.
You know, I didn't even know I had it, you know. I just get in a car and had an occasion to use it, go, and, oh, fuck it. Oh, that's my horn. I got this little horn, you know? Because truthfully, I wish I had a horn, you know? I mean, like a horn. You know, the truck horn
Did you
says,
hear that woman
I'm not asking,
whispering?
man.
Like,
Yeah.
she's like,
What was
I
that?
think it's the guy
Get
from
out on the
Night
spot,
Shift.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that what she
A
said?
horn that had a face. If a horn,
How?
You know,
Yeah,
I
that's
got this
weird.
Horn. My horn is essentially saying, pardon me, I think that was my spot. I think it was your...
I'll be honest
always
with
talk
you.
loud in the
I have never heard this bit before, but I had a bit exactly like it, so I love it.
Oh, that's good.
I'm not laughing.
It's very relatable.
Because I wouldn't laugh at my own joke.
This is fascinating. I don't understand
there.
Michael Keaton's
thank you
place
very
in
much. Thank you very much.
stand-up comedy history, because this is like Robin Williams, Henny Youngman, Gary Shandling, Sid Caesar, and Carl Reiner. He's about to be followed by George Carlin and Michael Keaton at this time.
I mean,
was-
he did Mr. Mom at this point, right?
Yeah, no, I
So
think he's like sky high.
he's just a famous actor.
He's
at
a
the time.
famous actor, but
Who's
I think
got, like-
because he did stand up, like his agent was probably like, Michael, this is great. Like they want you to do this, and he's like, you know, I haven't done it in a while. Maybe I'll do this like in like the amongst the other famous people. And then he's doing stuff that he was doing at like the Comedy Store in 1983.
Sure.
Oh, that was it.
Wow.
So
Did he not do Shopping Cart?
He didn't do Shopping Cart.
Okay, that's fine.
maybe, I don't know.
No, he probably did.
Maybe he's just getting a big applause for.
No.
Thanks very much.
This is Carlin.
Oh, this is Carlin.
Yeah.
Should we listen to George Carlin?
I would have been out here a little bit sooner, but they gave me the wrong dressing room, and I couldn't find any place to put my stuff. And I don't know how you are, but I need a place to put my stuff. So that's what I've been doing back there, just trying to find a place for my stuff. You know how important that is. That's the whole meaning of life, isn't it? Trying to find a place for your stuff. That's all your house is. Your house is just a place for your stuff. If you didn't have so much goddamn stuff, you wouldn't need a house.
It's fascinating that people
you could just walk
know
around
it
all
and
the
love
time.
it.
They're excited for it.
That's all your
they're
house
treating
is,
him
it's a
like
pile
if
of stuff with a
Aerosmith came
cover.
out and it's like,
Yeah.
we just took an elevator down here.
And when you leave your stuff, you gotta lock it up. Wouldn't want somebody to come by and take some of your stuff.
Like that guy from the barber.
Good stuff. They don't bother with that crap you're saving. Ain't nobody interested in your 4th grade arithmetic papers. They're looking for the good stuff. That's all your house is. It's a place to keep your stuff while you go out and get more stuff. Now, sometimes you've got to move. You got to get a bigger house. Why? Too much stuff. You've got to move all your stuff. And maybe put some of your stuff in storage. Now imagine that. There's a whole industry based on keeping an eye on your stuff.
Mike, you were 100% right. People were excited to hear this bit, and you could tell his heart's not even in it. Like, he's
going out there, I'll do the stuff bit. And
he's playing an oldie but a goodie.
It's really.
Is it even that old at this point, or
It's like 5 years old at this
Oh,
point.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, and he also is. He's almost always like he's a performer.
It is crazy how what his rhythm is. It's like he's almost not even waiting for the audience to be done. He's just like moving on to the next thing.
Yeah.
I
gotta
say
start doing that.
I gotta say stuff 250 more times.
Yeah.
If you ever heard a Carlin bit that you haven't heard, like that, like I heard a Rodney Dangerfield bit that I'd never heard, like last year, and I was like, this is like 40 years ago, and it's good. Do you know this one? He's like, I went to a gay bar. Man, there's like 15 guys there for every guy. Like perfect, could work today.
That could work
does
today.
work. And like Carlin, I feel like I was probably an adult when I heard his like, sometimes people like, hey, he went ape shit. He went bananas.
Oh, yeah.
Ape shit is bananas.
Yeah. Well, what should we?
Oh yeah.
Well, we should go to side 2 because
Well, do we have to?
Absolutely.
Firesign Theater.
I don't know about. If you want to hear that.
Gilda Radner's #1 on side 2.
Yeah, if there's anything I know about this podcast, we fucking hate the Firesign Theater.
Just not interested.
They waste our goddamn time with their.
We could. I don't know.
No, I don't want
No,
to.
no.
I don't want to do it.
Let's do
I
Gilda
hate it.
Radner, side 2, #1.
Gilda Radner. Now
Yeah.
this, I remember. This is just like a. I think it's a Rosanna Dana.
Yeah, she's
thing.
doing
then-
Comet Relief.
We
That's
don't
the name
have-
of the track.
Okay.
Oh.
No, it's Mike's the guest.
No, it's not urgent. Let's jump ahead to Howie Mandel then.
Okay. Howie Mandel still kicking.
I'll tell you this, Gilda Radner, not story, but I saw a book of hers, and I put it next to a book of Seinfeld's. Like, Seinfeld has this book called Is This Anything? About his, just all of his collected jokes from all the decades.
Okay.
Is this anything? And then Gilda Radner has a book called It's Always Something.
I mean, I don't want to disrespect Gilda Radner.
No, I love Gilda Radner, but
she's great. She's incredible.
Oh, this is Howie Mandel.
yeah. Honestly, I think we're showing respect to Gilda Radner by not
Yeah.
listening so we could shit on Howie Mandel.
Okay, all right. This is neat. This is neat to be here tonight. This is a great cause, and they're raising a
Like, is
lot
this
of money
Bobcat also?
for the
Yeah.
homeless,
Bobcat's
which is
on
neat,
there.
'cause I was thinking backstage with the money they could buy a lot of houses, right? And then think about this: for every 5 houses, they get a hotel.
Okay. It's about Monopoly.
My goldfish died today. I'm not happy about that. That happened. I know how you feel.
Why is he doing Pee-wee?
It had a bladder infection, and I feel bad because
I don't. I mean, I haven't.
What are you laughing at? It died of a bladder infection, and
I mean,
It's what he
it's my
did.
fault because I should have taken it to the doctor because I didn't realize it was like urinating 27 times a day. I'd watch TV and the bowl kept overflowing.
That's kind of a funny.
Yeah,
As goldfish is being so much.
That's a good joke.
I
overflow.
I remember this.
No, please. I want to talk better. Okay, listen to this. I just want to see something. I just want to do a little survey. If you don't mind
I thought that was
How
funny.
many people, just to applaud, how many people live within a 10-mile radius of this theater?
I think you should have done it a little longer.
It should have, because it seemed like the audience was getting mad, and you had to get him to wrap around again.
Yeah. But, I mean, Steve Martin, when he was like, some people have a way with words, other people not have way. I mean, you can do it fast.
Improvisation. Okay, give me a place. Give me a place. Give me a place. San Antonio. Okay, give me an occupation. Give me an occupation. Doctor. Okay, give me a situation. Situation. Pardon me? Milkman is a situation. You are so stupid, man.
Enough with the crowd work already.
Funny stuff to do. Okay, before I go.
Oh, is he gonna blow up the fucking glove on his
Try
head?
this in your car on the way home.
Well, I mean, I guess this album was made from a TV show.
Yes. So we got
I've never gotten Howie Mandel. I've tried to go back to the 80s. He's not the thing that I like.
I mean, he's just always been around, but there was never like a Howie Mandel. I don't know. Like he's just always been around, but I don't even really see him as a comedian. Like I know that he like did this stuff and he was like famous for blowing the glove up on his head, but he doesn't have like tons of specials or anything, does he? Does he have like HBO specials?
I'm pretty sure he had a special that was released in theaters, at least in Canada.
Oh shit!
And he has a more recent album. Like sometime in the past 5-10 years, he did like as himself now,
right?
Something.
Yeah, you can't be 62 years old or however old he is. And
you can't be 62
screaming like that. You just can't be 62.
No, but I've just his fame has always confused me. Of like all of the the people who like. Standing the test of time, he just would never assume Howie Mandel would.
He must have been really nice to a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, listen, he was the voice of Gizmo. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Gizmo. Gizmo's my guy.
Gizmo's your guy.
And he was in that movie Little Monsters where
Fred Savage?
Yeah, Ben Savage.
Ben Savage. I'm so
sorry.
No,
it was Fred Savage. It was Fred's. They're both in it. Both Savage boys. They play brothers.
That's good.
But yeah, that movie when he makes the bully eat cat litter and drink piss.
Ugh, really?
Yeah.
I'll have to put a clip of that in here.
This guy's he's really into piss. It's overflowing from the goldfish bowl.
Yeah, maybe he's a piss freak. But that goes against, he's like a germaphobe too. But I guess piss is
sterile.
Sean's always telling me piss is sterile.
Yeah. I've heard recently, technically, it's not entirely sterile.
I don't think it, I don't, you know who made that up? Is some piss freak who wanted somebody to piss on them. Or they wanted to be on someone else.
I do think, it is before it comes out of the body, it is more sterile than it would be once it comes out.
What if you have a bladder infection?
Yeah, then it's not at all.
Yeah.
I don't think at all. Yeah.
Blood in your piss.
Yeah, that
You guys ever have blood in your piss?
No.
No,
that's a true nightmare for me.
That'd be pretty bad.
Every once in a while, I forgot that I ate beets.
But that doesn't make your piss red.
That makes your shit.
Right, but it's. I feel like it's adjacent.
That's a serious toilet.
I'm not weird for bringing up shit when we were talking about piss.
No, you're not. They're at least cousins. If we have to get into.
They're right. The numbers are right next to each other, 1 and 2.
Yeah, they're at worst they're neighbors. At best,
brothers.
Well,
the Savages. Okay,
we'll just listen to one last thing. What do we want to go out on?
The options are, I'd say, for me, Dennis Miller, Bobcat Goldthwait, or Dick Gregory, or the finale. So, I like Bobcat Goldthwait.
You want to do Bobcat?
Let's do Bobcat.
We haven't had any.
Quick question: do you remember?
You guys probably have Bobcat stories.
Now, if I remember this correctly, Yeah, Bobcat. He's again talk about nice guys.
Yeah,
I mean, he's just like
incredible movies.
Yeah.
Man, he's good.
he directed. I was in an episode of Marin. He was
neat.
the director, maybe of all the shows. Actually, he was the director when I did Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, he did a lot of that.
like as the scary monster.
Yeah. He didn't he direct Windy City Heat? One of
that sounds right.
The greatest movies.
I mean, he
ever
plays
made.
the director.
He plays
in
the
it.
director
Yeah.
in it, named Benjamin Franklin.
Is that his name?
He did.
I just watched that
movie about clowns.
Shakes the Clown.
Yeah, Shakes the Clown, and then
World's Greatest Dad.
World's Greatest Dad is
so
incredible.
Good. So good.
So good.
Let Sleeping Dogs Lie.
Yeah, that's a fucking wild premise for a movie.
I love his output.
Yeah.
The documentary about Barry Crimmins, Call Me Lucky.
Yeah.
Really great.
And
really.
he just released a documentary a year and a half ago where it's him and Dana Gould.
I still haven't seen that. I want to see that.
Oh yeah.
It's honestly fun. It's just watching like two old friends riff in a car. And it's great, and they make fun of Seinfeld a lot.
He's good.
Oh, do they?
Do you remember? Because Bob Goldthwait is, I think, famously in the episode of Comedians in Cars with Bridget Everett.
Yes.
They bleep out a person that Seinfeld doesn't
he
like.
hates.
Yeah. And he doesn't like him because Bobcat was like, "You're a pedophile."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He pointed out that that Seinfeld did date a teenager.
It's crazy how that's like. I don't know. People are just like, yeah, that happened. I mean, I guess a lot of people don't know or
I didn't
remember.
know people had a problem with it until I was much older, because I remember growing up in the New York, New Jersey area, and like when it broke that he was dating Shoshana Lonstein, people were like, "Hell yeah!"
Yeah, she's
one of us. One of us. Real quick, also, you just reminded me, because I also grew up in New Jersey. A joke of yours that I think about a lot, and I tell people about a lot, is the Bon Jovi hospital story.
Oh my God, I never get to that. That's so crazy. I haven't thought about that in a long time.
What is it?
Can I do my rendition?
Yeah.
So my understanding is you were living in LA at the time, and that your mom called. I'll be you now. So I saw a call coming in from my mom at 2 a.m. LA time, which is 5 a.m. Bon Jovi time. And she said, "You'll never guess who's at the hospital." And I'm like, "Dad?" And she says, "Better."
Man, I forgot all of that. That's great.
And Bon Jovi's at. I mean, yeah, like that's like Gary Shandling.
So your mom called you because Bon Jovi was at? Did your mom work at a hospital?
Yeah, she works at a hospital.
Okay.
She works the front desk, and they had like a whole protocol for when Bon Jovi comes in, where they would put
dressed him like a doctor.
They dressed him like a doctor, so no one thought it was Bon Jovi, and it's like, wow, that doctor has incredible hair.
Yeah, what do they do about the hair?
Yeah, I think.
But what's he going in there? Like, does he go there regularly? Is he getting work done?
His kid needed something.
I think his kid needed, but they just have a protocol for him.
The Jovi rule.
Yeah,
I think he said they're not. People aren't going to look at him and think like, oh, that's not Bon Jovi. They're gonna be like, oh, I didn't know Bon Jovi was a doctor. Oh God, yeah. But my favorite line is "better." That's it's perfect. Bobcat us up.
Bobcat. Now, if I remember correctly,
Dennis will,
I'm not trying to. Well, Dennis, we've already been down that road on the show.
Cool.
But if I remember correctly, well, no, Bobcat. I think he does a set, but I think he takes a shower at the end of it. If I remember correctly,
I'm excited.
Sure,
Bobcat, what a legend.
All right.
Thank you very much, Advantage. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It feels. Thank you.
I don't see why Seinfeld wouldn't be in with him.
Thank you very much.
But at least, I mean, to his credit, he's like, I'm going to do something different now.
Yeah.
I mean, innovative and then evolved.
Thank you very much. It feels good. Scott Bale is the Antichrist.
Scott Baio?
Again.
Yeah.
In the 80s, you were allowed to have a weird persona and everyone accepted you. Like, Judy Tenuta, Emo Fella, Bobcat are very much like, they would be lost in the shuffle now. Maybe not emo, because emo's like jokes are like so
yeah
tight. But like, Judy Tenuta and Bobcat, the industry wouldn't know what to do with them, and they didn't all know what to do with them in the 80s.
Yeah.
But they would be like, you know what? Like, let's put him in a movie. He'll just be the weird guy.
Yeah.
And everyone was happier and better for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Police Academy wouldn't be what it was. That was now we just skipped over. I'm going to try to find this was one of my favorite jokes when I was a kid.
What about my wife? My wife is so fat. My wife is so fat. She's real fat.
That was hilarious.
What is the word that
she's real fat?
She's real fat. He just screams she's real fat.
I have a joke for everything you know. Thank you very much. It feels good to be here tonight. Oh, yeah. 39 million people watching me. Oh, it feels real good to be here.
39 million?
People used to watch TV a lot.
I guess this was like an event, like right on the heels of Live Aid and all that.
He's also like 24, 25 here. Like,
yeah.
That's so wild to be in a scenario like that at 24 or 25. Like, where you're like with Henny Youngman, Sid Caesar, Carl Reiner,
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, you're 24 years old. It's hosted by 3 movie stars, and then you're like, hey, I guess I'll go out there. Yeah.
Was Police Academy out yet? I feel like Police Academy was probably
Yeah.
That's, and what is it? Is it One Crazy Summer? Yeah, that movie.
He's one of the story.
I love
brothers.
that movie.
I love One Crazy Summer.
That was like my brother and I. That was just it was one of those movies that was just on HBO every day in the summer.
John Cusack.
John Cusack. Yeah, it was like it's like a companion piece to Better Off Dead kind of.
Yeah, it's from Savage Steve Holland.
Yeah.
It's also the movie that has a thing in it that made me laugh harder than any other thing in any movie. And I know this for a fact.
Okay.
It's the hardest I've ever laughed. I couldn't catch my breath. It's the very opening where like there's like a girl taunting somebody, and then she makes this like thing with she makes a face.
Oh
and
right,
go,
yeah.
Don't do that. It could get stuck that way. And then somebody slaps her on the back while she's making the face, and then it is stuck that way, and it is so funny.
Wow.
Really, the funniest thing in any movie ever?
I think. Well, it's the thing that made me. I couldn't believe a movie could do it.
Yeah.
Sam Brown, former guest on this show, is an extra in One Crazy Summer.
What?
I know.
What is he, like 5?
He's, I think, like 2 or 3.
He's 2 or 3 years old?
Fun. Do you guys know the comedian from Boston, Tony V?
I've heard of the name.
Yeah.
Tony V, one of the funniest people I've ever experienced. Like, he was, when I was starting out, he started out in the 80s, and he was like buddies with Bobcat, so Bobcat's put him in a few of his movies, like Shakes the Clown, and he's like in this movie for like 30 seconds, like maybe he's like selling soda or something. And Tony V, 20 years ago, I saw did like a one-man show in Boston called The Failure Artist. And at the before he came out, he showed on the screen like a Conan set that he did, a late night set from like the 90s, which was his thus far the only stand-up he'd done that was televised. And then he showed every other clip of him doing like a spot, like 30 seconds from like 4 different movies. And he's like, so that's what I've accomplished in like 30 years or 20 years of comedy, 25 years of comedy. He's like, I've taken every meeting there is to take in Hollywood, and the consensus is I'm very nice to meet. And it was really beautiful because the message of the whole thing was he called it The Failure Artist because he's like, I've tried. And like, he has a very successful career in New England. Yeah. He could be touring the world if he wanted to, but he has a family. He lives there. He makes a living. But he's like, I tried everything. He's like, I think if you don't try, then you're like, I don't want to risk failure. Then you're a loser. He's like, so I don't want to be. I'm not a loser because I tried. I'm a failure.
Yeah. I can relate to that. Is this streaming? Did you say?
It's not streaming.
It's not.
No, so we can put it up on the Patreon.
I'll put it up on the Patreon. I'll record this one and put the whole album out there.
Yeah, you could listen to it. You could find yourself rocking back and forth, laughing to Paul Rodriguez.
Yeah, Gil Radner.
Rad and Rod, they call him.
Well, yeah, thanks for coming, Mike.
Thank you so much for having me.
I can't wait to see the...
Rini coming to YouTube November
19th? Yeah.
And you don't know when the Comics Unleashed is coming out?
No, I don't. But it should be...
Is that on now, or are they just recording it?
A friend of mine, my friend Liz Glazer, taped hers like over like maybe a month, sometime in the past like month and a half, and hers just came out like a week ago. So I think it seems like it's on like a month-ish or a couple months.
Well,
so keep an eye.
We got to get on that.
We got to get on it.
Let's do it. All right.
I'd love it.
Well,
yeah. Well, that's been another episode of Off the Record. Please write a comment, subscribe, like.
Tell your friends. There's a YouTube channel.
Yeah, we have a YouTube channel now.
But no video.
No video, but we have one. So
it's going to be a very artsy-fartsy YouTube channel. But you can listen to it at work or whatever.
Yeah, except for Wild Man Steve. But this episode is completely safe for work.
Put the audio up there, but like with a screensaver in the background.
Yes.
Like a lava lamp or something.
Lava lamp, just a picture of a wolf.
This episode's TSFW.
Totally safe for work?
Totally safe for work? Oh, hell yeah.
Is that a thing?
Could have gone with YSFW. Yes, safe for work.
Yes, safe for work.
All right, guys. Well,
for B Money and the O'Connell Man.
Ow.
Yeah!